Hello and welcome to episode 29 of ChatGPT Write Short Stories, the series where I enter something into ChatGPT and it spits out a short story for me to read out loud to you. Let's get started. Today's story: a couple discovers they can travel through time together. Lena and Mark were an ordinary couple living in a quaint, quiet town. They spent their weekends exploring antique shops, always searching for something unique to add to their small collection of oddities. One rainy afternoon, they wandered into a little shop they had never noticed before. The place was dusty and cluttered, filled with objects that seemed to hold memories of long forgotten times. In the back corner, beneath a stack of old books, Lena found a peculiar pocket watch. It was made of silver with delicate engravings that shimmered under the dim light. The watch was heavier than it looked, and when Lena opened it, she saw that it had no numbers, just a single unmoving hand and a strange symbol circling the face. Intrigued, Lena showed it to Mark. As he took the watch from her, the hand began to move, spinning faster and faster until it became a blur. A strange sensation washed over them, and the room around them seemed to warp and twist. The walls shimmered like heat waves, and the shop vanished, replaced by a bustling market square from another era. They looked around in astonishment, realizing they had somehow been transported into the past. The people around them wore clothes from a time long ago, and the air smelled of fresh bread and wood smoke. Mark checked the watch, and as he did, the hand slowed to a stop. They were no longer in their own timeline. Over the next few weeks, Lena and Mark experimented with the watch. They discovered that by holding it together and focusing on a specific time and event, that they could travel anywhere in history. They visited ancient Rome, danced at a royal ball in 18th century France, and watched the first moon landing from a quiet countryside. The more they traveled, the more they learned about the world and each other. They experienced moments of joy and sorrow, witnessed the beauty and tragedy of history, and grew closer with every journey. But time travel wasn't without its challenges. Each trip took a toll on them, making them feel older and more disconnected from their own time. One evening, after returning from a particularly exhausting trip to the Great Wall of China, Lena and Mark sat in their living room, holding the watch between them. They knew they couldn't keep doing this forever. The past was fascinating, but their lives were in the present. They decided to use the watch one last time. They traveled back to the day they first met, reliving the moment with newfound appreciation for the simple beauty of that day. When they returned, they placed the watch on the shelf, promising each other they would never use it again. As the years passed, the watch gathered dust, a silent reminder of the incredible journeys they had shared. Lena and Mark grew old together. Their love depended by the memories that they had made across centuries. And though they never traveled through time again, they knew that the most important memories were the ones they spent together here and now. In the here and now. Well, that story I feel like could have gone a few different ways, but, I guess it was based around a couple discovered they can travel through time together, so I suppose it would be, that of a love story. But not a bad little story there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks for listening. Bye.